Alright, hello everyone, we're back. Apparently Vector does not wish to be known as Silk Barn. I was thinking we could call Jeremy Noble. So it could be, you guys could be Silk Barn and Noble. You've seen what Gaytown has to offer. These people can no longer fend for themselves. They've become dependent on handouts of Meol, and believe Eulmore is the answer to all their woes. Yet no matter how I frame my encouragement, they seem unwilling, nay, unable, to conceive of any other way of life. A fickle existence. You disapprove of these people's way of life? You disapprove of Eulmore? Disapprove? It frustrates me, certainly. That is only part of it, though. The whole situation makes me uneasy. Not that it matters. However unjust the system seems to me, if these people claim to be content with their lot, it is hardly my place to criticize their choices. But that takes take that elderly lady you rescued. Does it not seem that those who have chosen to forego Eulmore's largesse are doomed to suffer for their independence? In the end, they are all but forced to seek refuge in Gaytown, and so hamlets and fields across the island are left empty and unattended, hastening the region's descent into ruin. Nay, I am not convinced that Eulmore's generosity truly serves the best interests of Calusia's people. I am not so naive as to think there is some miraculous solution to all this, yet I cannot help but frown at the sight of hard-working villagers struggling to survive, even as the chosen few rejoice at being plucked from poverty by the hand of a capricious noble. There has to be a better way. I will not know for sure, however, until I have taken those long-delayed steps through Eulmore's gates. It is fortunate you arrived when you did, Miro. I have been working on a scheme to insinuate myself into the city, and if all goes to plans, it should soon come to fruition. There is a beast tribe who makes its home in the seas surrounding the island. The Ondo, they are called, though you and I know them as the Sahagan. For the most part, they keep to themselves in their ocean grottos and rarely have dealings with land dwellers. But as Tataru took such great pains to impress upon me during our stay in Kugane, business favors the bold, and so I reached out to them. I truly discovered that the Ondo are inordinately fond of land-grown produce, fresh fruits in particular, and when I offered to procure such goods for them, they promised to pay me in pearls. An attractive business venture for any prospective investor, would you not agree? Surely even the most jaded Eulmorian lord would have time for a merchant who can make pearls from plums and pumpkins? Yes, I've come a long way since my day of buying samurai swords without first negotiating a price. My appointment with the Ondo is due to take place in a few hours. I just need to collect the produce and meet them on the shore. Might you help me make the exchange? Excellent. I should be glad of your company. First things first, we must pay a visit to Mosha Moa, my supplier in right. Come, it's just northwest of here. Now he sells pearl necklaces for free to attractive women. Oh, this fucking guy. Jeremy, have you ever wondered what it'd be like to just find a small child in real life and just pummel the crap out of him? Vector was telling me earlier about how he dreams of doing this, and now I'm curious how other people feel about it. You mean Thursday evenings? Well, there you guys go. Jeremy already does this. Skip the kidnapping, just find a kid who's walking on the street and just pummel the living crap out of him. Jeremy, how do you feel about these Germanants? How do you think I dealt with my old sales rep? That's right. Jeremy would run up, throw a bag over kids' heads, beat the living daylights out of them, and then put them in his sales rep's office. And then the sales rep would get blamed for it. This is Moshimoa, the farmer of whom I spoke. Is there something I can do for you, friend? Good day to you, Moshimoa. This is my associate, Mira. We're here to collect the produce I've just purchased. Yeah, I loaded your lackey up with goods not long ago. My lackey? I know of such person. Mistel, lad. Short blue hair? No? He said he'd come on your behalf, and since he seemed to know all the details, I just assumed. Found it. Someone must have been eavesdropping on our conversation. If this charlatan was here not long ago, he cannot have gone far. We should split up and search the area. You find a vantage point on the south side of town, and I shall take the west. Damn charlatans. Jeremy, would you date your sales rep if you got the opportunity? This guy's name is Wood Eyes. So, Tukalibu. I'd put a bag over his head and pummel him, though. So it's a sunny area for a male mistle with short blue hair. You may move the camera in. Okay, so as you can see, this is a mechanic that they really love in this expansion. You've located your quarry. Mira, any sign of him? You have a keen eye. Let us move in before he makes his escape. It's a good thing I know what a mistle is.
There you are. The thief who claims the harvest on my behalf. Hand it over.
Well, forgive me. I have to get into the city. I have no family and all my friends have already been chosen. No one here gives a damn about me. When the meal gets handed out, I'm lucky if I get a smell of it. No matter what I do, they won't call out my name. I'm so tired, I'm so bloody hungry. I thought maybe I could steal your idea, get in that way.
What is your name?
Kai Shear.
Tell me then, Kai Shear. Must it be Eulmore or nothing? What of the Crystarium? They may not offer charity, but you would be fairly compensated for any work you did.
No, it has to be Eulmore. That's where all my friends are. We made a promise that we'd live together in paradise.
I was to make my deal with the Ondo at the Clave. Listen carefully, and I shall tell you my plans for the business, and how best to arouse the Eulmoreans' interest.
You'll give me your place? Just like that?
I'm giving you a chance and nothing more. What comes of it is entirely up to you.
I understand. Oh, thank you, thank you!
This was but one path. There will be others. But for young Kai Shir, it was the difference between life and death. I do not regret my decision, yet I will admit that a part of me wonders if it was for the best. We strive to bring swift salvation to this world, that countless lives might be saved, not least your own. Even if it came at the cost of one man, should I have forged on regardless?
That's not who you are.
I suppose not. Were Estinian here, he would most likely scoff at my soft-heartedness.
Same old Alphinaud, ever the slave to sentiment.
But I thank you for your kind words nonetheless. Let us see to it that both these stories have a happy ending. Shall we return to Rite then? Is that? I can't be sure, but I think someone's in trouble. Come on, they may need our help.
Get back from a work hall and you're ready to quit? Well, what happened? How can the literator help you? Hey, 338 Elms to the west. We're headed to the west. Lowland Hyssop. Yes. The varmint yards. Lucian Bison. Look at that citizen snips right there. There it is. Oh, just giving up a piece of my job that was interesting to people that I don't respect. Which is not my choice to do. All this to make time for boring manual shit that does move the needle. Of course. Here, he's breathing, I think. He won't last long without help. That should take care of the worst of his injuries. Let's see. I beg of you. Breathe easy, sir. No harm will come to you here. The poor man is shivering. Pray, keep an eye on him while I get a fire going. I am a massive gathering firewood, after all. I thought for certain I was dead. How am I ever to repay this kindness? We'll settle for a tale behind your current predicament. Why don't you begin by telling us your name? Tristal. I was invited into Eulmore to work as an artist. A wealthy couple took me to paint pictures for them, but when my style proved contrary to their taste, they just as quickly turfed me out onto the street. I was left penniless and patronless, a grave sin in Lord Vothry's city. Within days, they had brought me before the man himself, and he asked me to do what I meant to do. Dejected as I was, I told him I wished to leave. Little did I know how soon he would grant my wish. They flung me over the balustrade into the goddamn ocean. I'm up there? How were you not dashed to pieces? Don't ask me. Luck, I suppose. Though if you hadn't found me when you did, I wouldn't have counted for much. Monstrous. And the citizens condone such barbaric punishment? Oh, without a second thought. When Lord Vothry passes judgment, no one so much as blinks, let alone argues. In Eulmore, his word is law. I would like Bookamy to hit certain people at my work with a book. That would make me feel a whole lot better. Alright, Bookamy, you got it. Afterwards, I'll buy him whatever type of food he wants as payment. It'll be hamburgers. Ah, that fire's chased the chill from my bones. Thank you again. The more I hear about Eulmore, the more determined I am to see what waits within its walls. I shall bend all my thoughts towards securing another way into the city. There must be something we can do. But first, we should convey Tristal to the shelter of the village. Fire or no fire, he needs to be out of this chilly coastal air. Away into the city? Man, this guy got fucking hucked. I don't know about manservant. I feel like adding man to that is pointless. Hey there, Alphinaud. Wonder what Tristal will do now. Hey, accept my deepest gratitude. I owe both of you my life. And, if she'll permit me, I would assist you in your attempts to enter Eulmore, insofar as I am able at any rate. To be frank, the thought of sending my saviors into that awful place makes me sick to the stomach. But since it's plain you set your minds on it, you should take this. It's my favorite paintbrush. The Eulmorian elite are never satisfied until they get exactly what they want, and if I'm not mistaken, the couple mentioned they will be looking for someone to replace me. If you make a show of owning such a well-used brush, you may be able to convince people that you have a talent for painting. Are you certain? This is your livelihood. We cannot deprive you of such a treasured possession. I give it gladly after all you've done for me. Besides, I don't think I have the heart to paint anymore. As to what I'll do instead, I honestly haven't decided, but I shan't stay long in this place, not with the city brooding over me. Nay, I'll move on to new lands and a new profession, and I'll keep you in my prayers from now on until my dying day. City of Final Pleasures. They say kindness is its own reward, but Tristel has repaid us with a gift as timely as it was unexpected. We will, however, need to act upon his advice before any other painter steps up to fill the vacancy. Thankfully, I do have modest skill with a brush. Nothing approaching that of a true artist, of course, but enough to play the role, I would hope. As for you, well, if you don't mind taking a subordinate role, mayhap you could pose as my assistant? Then it is settled. All we need to do now is return to Gate Town and await the next appearance of those vile jesters. Don't worry, Jeremy, they're not calling you a jester. Although I should pick up these quests while I'm here. These are the ether current quests for this area. We can knock out 2 of these when I get a chance. Yeah, quite vile. Vile like from Mega Man, or? Vector, is Vile your favorite Mega Man villain? I mean, I beat up random kids on Thursday evenings. That is true. Gate is. I think Gate from X6? X4? I don't remember which one Gate is from. X6. I was right the first time. Okay, guys, this will probably be the last thing we do for today, so let's see if we can get in there. Your favorite is Magic Man? Here they come. Ladies and gentlemen, your attention once more. What a day it's been for the folks at our door. We've welcomed a peddler who made pearls from a plum, and now we've a place for a painter of a plum. So come along and don't be slow. It's time for you to let your colors show. I can paint. Portraits, at least. Landscapes and still lifes are so rarely commissioned these days. Oh ho, I thought I spied some new faces in the crowd. What fortune that you should feel at ease around an easel. What proof have you of your prowess? Any masterpieces on your person? Tell me not, everything I paint is soon sold. Such is the life of a working artist. I have only my brush to testify for me, though you will not note that it has seen no small amount of service. Flecks of paint both old and new, a tool much loved and much used. Not a prop to be conjured on the hop. Very well, come with us and we'll put those talents to the test. And who is this hanger-on, well-wisher, or parasite? Why, this is my assistant. She whose unfailing support allows my art to flourish. I will go with her or not at all. Parasite, then. We shall leave her fate in the hands of your new employer. It matters not a whit to us. And having filled our latest vacant space, we retire to Eulmore's sweet embrace. Oh, mercy me, the Meol! We almost took our leave without leaving a loving token. We must empty the sacks ere we make our way back. And these guys really like Meol. It may actually be math. Here's a drawing of Ishtola in the nude to show his skill. Oh, hey, my game crashed. Sick. I love when that happens. That's my favorite. That's not too bad. Be a few moments wait here. Here's a drawing of a shoal in the nude to show his skill. So he's gonna get there, and his new patron's gonna be like, "Hey, draw a portrait of me," and he'll be like, "Okay," and then here you go, and it's just gonna be a picture of a stolen nude, and they're gonna be like, that's not me," and then they're gonna like quietly tuck it into their back pocket.
Redemption is beyond us. The lament of all but saints and fools, and the comfort of the lords and ladies of this accursed place. Once they held fast against the madness, only to embrace the coming cataclysm and delight in the end of days. Perhaps in rapture they seek to lose themselves and the misery they share. Or perhaps for them alone, the promise of eternal pleasure really does hold true.
We did it. We arrived in Eulmore. Eulmore, finally. It looks even grander from this angle, eh? Eh? I mean, you can't. Welcome, welcome to the city of final pleasures. Feel free to weep at its magnificence. No? Not even a single tear? Moving right along then. Our first task is to register you as residents. You know, make it all nice and official. We'll smooth the way, so you just need to put on your happy faces and head through to the joyous hall. The Bureau of Immigration is in the first room on the left of the passage. Declare your name and occupation in a nice, loud voice. The clerks will tell you where to go from there. Oh, and pay no mind to those folk off to the side of the road. Much like the hopefuls in Gatetown, they haven't earned the right to enter the city proper. If, however, you enjoy basking in the envy of your fellow man, then by all means, take your time. But why waste another moment? Go, enjoy the beginnings of your new life in paradise. There is actually something we want to do down here. The Bureau of Immigration, was it? I suppose we had better show ourselves willing for the time being. Before that, we're gonna run through this secondary shantytown, and this music does not fit this area. Alright. What we got? Hey, this person has chickens. That's what we're looking for right there. Oh look! Chips. Well, that's unfortunate. Hi, Mini Cat. I guess I should have grabbed the one by the glory gate first. That would have been good. Then I could have just teleported back after getting this one. That's fine. This just looks like the way where they chuck all their trash. That person is struggling over there. Alright. Welcome to Eulmore, fortunate friends. May I have your names? I'm Alphinaud, an artist, and this is Meol, my assistant. Ah yes, I was informed of your imminent arrival. We can forego the usual interview and begin processing your registration papers forthwith. Now, the citizens of Eulmore are divided into two classes. There are the free, who are blessed with the favor of Lord Vothry, and the bonded, who work in the employ of the free. You will be joining the ranks of the bonded. Your duties are to serve a patron in the capacity for which you were chosen, in your case, painting pretty pictures. Should your patron dismiss you for any reason, you must find another sponsor among the free, or accept work as a general laborer. Let's see, and might you tell us something of the patron we are to serve? The two patrons, actually. Chai News and Dulia Chai, a Mistal couple from whom most refer to as the Chais. They are both gentle souls, but I would ask that you conduct yourself with respect and humility for your own sake as much as theirs. Now, a moment please while I complete the relevant paperwork. Minicat is currently up on the windowsill, basking in the sunlight. All in order. These are your registration documents. Take those papers next door and submit them to the clerk. Once they've been stamped, you will be officially Eulmore citizens. Enjoy your new life in paradise. Anyway, I just want to get to the upper part where I can attune the Aetherite, and that's where we'll be done. Welcome to the Bureau of Registration. Papers, please. A set of documents required to be registered as a bonded citizen of Eulmore. Here, Alphinaud, artist, Miro, artist assistant, to be employed in the service of Lord Chinese and Lady Dulia Chai. Yes, everything seems to be in order. Your registration is hereby approved. I think it best that we deliver you to the Chai residence before... Oh dear. You smell hideous. Did you crawl through here? Through a ditch? It is like an unholy miasma of dust and sweat and the musk of some unwashed beast. Proceed directly to the Delisserie next door and scrub yourselves clean. Use whichever showers are free. After you've rinsed away the stench, you'll want to splash yourself with this perfume, liberally. Once you've made yourself presentable, then you may proceed to the Chai residence. Hernene, the guard by the stairs will give you directions. I hadn't realized we were so aromatic. It happens, Alphinaud. We're to bathe in here then. Delouser. You rinsed yourself clean in the stream of water. Jeremy, can you start referring to your shower as the delouse? Delouser? How are you? Scared of your wife? It's a cool looking weapon. Alright, I gotta do this. You apply the perfume as directed, and the delicate scent of roses fills the air. Oh, you've showered and dressed already, have you? It's not that it's... It seems rather exposed for one's ablutions, does it not? Hurry up and shower, Stinky. What would Estinian say? Halise would have been drying her hair by now. Fine, just a quick rinse then. Well, that was bracing. I believe the lingering smell of the road may have been successfully expunged. Shall we go and present ourselves to our new patrons then? It's duck fighting time again. We'll need directions to the Chai residence. You're looking to present yourself to the Chais, are you? Let me explain how the city's laid out then. Imagine 3 layers, one on top of the other. This layer is called the buttress. Above that is down the story where the military has its headquarters, and above that, you got the canopy, which is where the free residents of Eulmore spend their days. So, if you want to find your new patrons, you'll need to keep climbing until you run out of stairs, then look for the Grand Dame's Parlor. They'll be in there, like as not. Now we get to run through here. Where are you looking? Anywhere. Even Vietnam? Because I have no pull in Vietnam, but I can, like, let them know they should hire you. Oh, cool. I have all the Aetherites except for one. Hi, Mini Cat. Up the stairs we go. There we go. This guy's name is Dondon. Ah, we've reached our Aetherite. According to the message engraved in the base, special permissions required to use this Aetherite. Well, that kind of sucks. Well, it'll have to wait then. We can come back to this later. Guys, if you liked what you saw on your phone, I do encourage you to give a follow. YouTube, thank you for viewing.